nice song, man.
I got a little help from Gandhi and Martin Luther King.
I'm sure they don't mind.
Those are pretty good co-writers.
Can I say that? Hey, we never know the weight of the burden that other people carry. Back in January, we were on tour in Ontario, and a friend of ours, a folk DJ named Steve Clark, passed away unexpectedly. I looked at the routing and figured that I could make it to his funeral. And in the years that I'd known Steve, almost 10 years, we talked about music and acts that we liked, and festivals we enjoyed, and family and travels. We talked about all kinds of things. He never once mentioned to me that he had a whole other life as a homicide detective for the Toronto Police Department, and that he needed our community, the folk music community, to bring light into the places that were so full of the darkest things that human beings can do to each other. And so I drove up to the funeral, and I saw a lot of cop cars there, and I instantly became nervous for no explicable reason. But I soldiered on, and I went into the funeral parlor, and these young men in their dress uniforms, standing straighter than human beings should be able to stand, kind of looked at me with my hair hanging down and my sweater on, and my black jeans. I was in folk singer uniform. And I said, "Steve Clark," and they pointed, and I went down the hallway, and I looked, and there was an entire room, about half again the size of this one, all filled with cops as well. And I was like, And I sort of discreetly sat in the back, and then when the funeral was over, the woman who I found out through her eulogy was Steve's boss came up to me, and she said, "Thank you so much for coming to Steve's funeral. We're so honored that you're here." And I said, "Oh, no, really, the honor's mine. Steve was a lovely man." And she said, "No, you narcotics guys work so hard." And I said, "No, really, I'm a folk singer from the States." And she punched me in the arm and winked and walked away. But I just realized, the things we don't know about people could fill the Grand Canyon. And sometimes the things we don't know about people matter. Well, I'm sad, so sad, and I'm tired, so tired. Well, I'm hungry, so hungry. There's a hole in my soul, and it swallows me up, pulls me into the darkness. There's a hole in the center of me. There's a hole in the center of me. I've never been one to sing about my troubles. I figure most of the world has enough of their own. But now and then I think, when we sing about our truth, maybe we light up a pathway for somebody else. So I'm sad, so sad, and I'm tired, so tired. But I'm hungry, so hungry. There's a hole in my soul, and it swallows me up, pulls me into the darkness. There's a hole in the center of me. There's a hole in the center of me. Sometimes I wonder, when the whole world is silent, when there's nothing to hear but the sound of my breath, why there's so many people with so many hurts, and none of us really knows quite how to love. So I'm sad, so sad, and I'm tired, so tired. But I'm hungry, so hungry. There's a hole in my soul, and it swallows pulls me into the darkness. There's a hole in the center of me. There's a hole in the center of me. I like to dream of a time when I'm happy, when I don't feel the sting of each pain in my bones. And then I reflect that the day I stop feeling is the day that they lay me flat down in the earth. So I'm sad, so sad, and I'm tired, so tired. When I'm hungry, so hungry, there's a hole in my soul, and it swallows me up, pulls me into the darkness. There's a hole in the center of me. There's a hole in the center of me. Well, I'm sad, so sad, and I'm tired, so tired. Well, I'm hungry, so hungry. There's a hole in my soul, and it swallows me up, pulls me into the darkness. There's a